Let's go, baby. Part 2, the second Valentine's Day video on my channel. Last year we did the Notebook. I think I'm wearing the exact same shirt and the exact same glasses as last year. We did the Notebook this year. We're doing another movie this year. Hello everybody, welcome back to Just Jake Reviews. I review albums, movies, and sports games. And today, we're back with the second ever Valentine's Day special. Happy Valentine's Day to all the couples out there. Happy Valentine's Day to all the single people out there, including me. Hey, people who are single, you're not alone. You got me and other people. Call me. Anyways, so we have, I think it's a tradition, I'm going to make it, that to do a movie review every single Valentine's Day. Last year we did The Notebook, one of the most popular romance movies of all time. The movie was okay. At that time, I watched that video back a little bit, and I wanted to see what I gave it as a score. But back in that time, I didn't do like actual number scores for movies like I do now. So I gave it like a 4 out of 5 hearts and like a watch with your lover. I don't do that anymore because I think rating stuff is just better. But I can tell you this movie is better than The Notebook. It is. In terms of a movie. In terms of a romance movie, we'll see. But the movie that I am reviewing today is the movie About Time from 2013. About Time. So, let's get right into the review. So yeah, like I said, this movie is called About Time from 2013. It stars Rachel McAdams. Again, yes, she was in Notebook. Now she's in this movie as well. I swear that was a complete accident. Rachel McAdams and Domhnall Gleeson. I have no clue how you say his first name. If you don't know who that is, he's in The Paper. If you've watched that, the Peacock exclusive Office spinoff. I watched a few episodes and kind of got bored. But yeah, this is way before that. This is 2013. So let's start from the very beginning. So Domhnall Gleeson, the man in this movie, the main character in this movie, he plays a guy named Tim, right? Loves his family. He doesn't hide the accent. He has an accent. This movie is a British movie in sort of ways. He loves his family, especially his sister. Him and his sister, who I think her name is Katie, but they call her Kit Kat. Everyone in the movie calls her Kit Kat, just a little nickname. He loves Kit Kat, loves his sister with all his heart, right? They are so close. I have no clue what that was. They are so close together. And so Tim, the main character in this movie, what he does is he one day he wakes up and his dad tells him that all the men in his family, dating back to like grandparents and other generations, his dad tells him that all the men in the family can travel back in time. None of the women don't know. So basically what he means is Tim can basically go in a dark closet, or not just the closet, any dark area, clench his fists like this, close his eyes, think about where he wants to go, and he'll be there. Yes, teleportation? I think so. But just the past, not the future, because we'll get into that more often. So, the first example I'll give you with this movie is, at the very beginning of the movie, there is a New Year's Eve party. And at the beginning of the movie, you know, he's pretty clumsy. He knocks over a table, and this one girl that he's with, he doesn't what they do is when the clock hits 0, he leans in for a kiss, but then he's like, oh, then he like changes it all awkwardly and gives her a handshake. He hates that. What's he do? He does the little thing in the closet, goes back in time, does it again, does not knock over the table, and actually kisses the girl. So I'm like, yes, this guy's using his powers correctly. I applaud him. By the way, this movie seemed a little relatable because everything Tim did in this movie, I would do. That's weird, but it's true. Basically, in terms, he fixes things that, like, you know, that if nothing goes his way, he fixes it, which is cool. All right. Okay, so before we get into Rachel McAdams, I want to say I did not expect this. Margot Robbie is in this movie, who, oh my God, Margot Robbie, people talk about her beauty in Wolf of Wall Street. She is so hot in this movie. She is gorgeous in this movie. Margot Robbie, she plays a girl named Charlotte, who is one of Kit Kat's friends. And she comes over and they hit it off right away. Tim and Charlotte, they hit it off right away. Charlotte asked Tim to put lotion on her back. He fucks it up. What's he do? Just rewind that bitch and do it again. You know, same old, same old. And then on the very last day before she leaves, he asks her, "Hey, do you want to make this a thing? Do you want to like go out?" And she's like, "Why'd you ask me on the very last day?" He's like, "Oh shit, restart that. Go back to the first day she came." He asked her on the first day. She's like, why don't you do it on the last day? He's like, are you fucking serious? I just messed that up. So this could have some cons. This may seem like a total pro, but what he's doing can definitely have some cons. But remember, that's a very important detail in this movie. He can't go in the future, just the past. Although I think he can go in the future because of something that happened later on in the movie, but we'll get to. Charlotte leaves. He's upset because he's like, the girl of my dreams just left me, which I don't blame you because Margot Robbie is fucking stunning in this movie. Oh my god. Could be your best role in terms of just beauty. All right, anyways, he goes to London, which that's not where he lived before. He has the accent though. He goes to London. His job, I think he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He does his job. He meets people, whatever. He stays at a home with a guy named Harry, who is also alone and also has a daughter who just dates everyone. And it's basically just them two in this house for the longest time, which is sort of depressing. And I'm really happy that they don't really dive deep into it too much. I mean, yes, they mention Harry a lot in the movie, but yeah. Yeah, so the entire thing of this movie at the beginning is, Tim is not great at getting girls. He's not the best at, getting a relationship. He wants to find a girlfriend so bad. And actually, in the very beginning of the movie, when the dad tells him that they can go back in time, the first thing he says is, maybe that'll help me get a girlfriend. Oh, it did, bud. It did. And in fact, it got you more than a girlfriend. So, I regret not writing down his name. I should have. He goes with this guy, right? I forget his name. Not Harry. He has this one friend that he works with, who's also a lawyer. I forget his goddamn name. But what they do is they go to this one place where it's a literal blind date. It's this one restaurant where the waiters are blind. So what they do is they took both the guys to a room. Lights completely off. It's pitch black. And they put two girls in a room. One of the girls, I also forget her name, but she becomes kind of a main character in the movie. And the other one is Rachel McAdams' character, who is Mary. Her name's Mary in the movie. And what they do is basically Tim and Mary hit it off right away, like in the dark, and then he waits for her to go outside so they can actually see each other. Rachel McAdams is fine in this movie. I would say that she looks more attractive in other movies. That's because her newer stuff, she's probably not the most attractive in because she's getting older. Unlike Margot Robbie, who's just, wow. That's my Valentine in this movie. That's my Valentine this year. Margot Robbie in this movie. I'm just kidding. It's Madison Beer always. But anyways, back to the movie. By the way, off topic, the guy who plays Vernon Dursley in Harry Potter's in this movie for like a minute. And he looks the same. The actor who plays Vernon Dursley, I think is just Vernon Dursley. Like, he looks the exact same. So, pretty much, when Tim and Mary meet each other, whenever Tim says something stupid or, or Mary does something that makes him upset, what's he do? He goes back in time. So then what Tim does is the guy he is living with, Harry, he is a playwright. He doesn't act in the plays, but he directs a play. He comes home one night and he's like, yo, man, my play bombed, Tim. My play absolutely bombed. And Harry's like, and Tim's like, oh, that's so sad. Tim was like, I'll help you out. He goes back in time. He goes back in time before the play starts. He helps Harry with his play. He wants to call Mary, but oh, what's that? He can't because, once again, he goes back to before he met her. So he's like, oh, crap, what did I do? He freaks out, and then he remembers that Rachel McAdams' character is a big fan of Kate Moss. So he goes to a Kate Moss art museum, meets her, they hang out for a little bit, he finds out that Mary has a boyfriend, he gets pissed, he goes back in time to before. So they talk about, like, he wants to know, like, all the details of, like, how'd you meet your boyfriend? What time exactly? Where exactly? So what's he do? He goes back in time to before Mary met her boyfriend. They meet up. He acts like he likes Kate Moss so she can be more attractive to him. And then they go back to their house. They have sex. He has sex 3 times because the first time wasn't good enough. What do I have to do? I'm going to go back, have it again. It's good, but it could be better. Goes back a 3rd time, has sex a 3rd time, knocks it out of the ballpark. Mind games. This guy's so smart. And then one thing with this movie is it was a good movie, but I was waiting for a twist. I was like, okay, so this is the entire movie just him going back and doing stuff? Because in the movie, he proposes, she says yes, they get married, and the entire movie is just them growing up. The entire movie is just them growing up. They get married, they have kids. They have 3 kids actually. And yeah, so crazy stuff. But the only possible, like, twist I could see in this movie was when the end of the movie, his dad plays a very important character in the movie as well. He finds out that his dad is diagnosed with cancer, and he goes back in time and keeps talking with his dad, but before he gets to cancer, because he has no clue, because he's on a ticking time bomb. He has no clue when he's going to go. They have 3 kids, and I love the overall theme of this movie. The overall theme of this movie is don't enjoy every second and enjoy every day as it is. Do not go back in time. Enjoy every day how it is, because every day is going to be different. And I forgot to say, the entire movie he's narrating. Tim is narrating the movie, and he was like, yeah, man, love your kids, love your wife, because time flies, it goes by really fast. So I love the theme of this movie. I would say this movie is better than The Notebook in terms of a movie. In terms of a Valentine's Day movie, I don't know. I'd probably say just watch The Notebook because it's more iconic. But About Time from 2013, this movie is going to get a 7.7. Pretty good movie, actually. This movie would have got an 8 if it didn't go on a little too long. This movie is 2 hours long. There is some filler in this movie. There's some filler. Because once again, this movie has no twist. There's not a single twist in this movie. This movie is literally just, he goes back in time, they grow up, married, kids, dad has cancer. There's no, like, this movie has no real, like, but wait, Tim can't do this, so now he's fucked. No, there isn't any of that. It's just, I think he regrets going back in time a little too much than he actually does. But anyways, that's going to be all for today's video. Happy Valentine's Day to all the people out there. Happy Valentine's Day to all the single people out there. And yeah, enjoy the day with your loved ones. Make sure to watch this video. You guys will enjoy it together. Watch this movie. It's a pretty good movie. But yeah, I got some more video stuff planned for next week. Stay tuned for that. And I will see y'all in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.